All right, fun weekend coming up. I love UFC and Bellator weekends. I'm sure they drive Coker and Dana crazy, but as a fan, bring it on, man. So I'll have Mo and Bader on one TV. I'm pumped for that fight. I was most excited of all the quarterfinal first round matchups for the Grand Prix. I like that fight. Got the light heavyweight champion in Bader. You have the number one contender for his title in King Mo. They're going to fight. Title's not on the line because they're pursuing a heavyweight Grand Prix strap. Those guys competed in college, Division I level. So this is essentially a rematch. Anything can happen. I mean, King Mo does his best work against bigger guys. And the difference of the wrestling match versus the fight is going to be right about 20 pounds. Mo will get in there right around 208 to 209. And Bader will get in there right around 229 to 230. Which wasn't the case in wrestling. College wrestling, they weigh you in 1 hour later, you're on the mat. So everybody weighs the same. At least, for practical purposes, they weigh the same. Not the case here. Is that size going to help Bader, hurt Bader? Is it going to help Mo, hurt Mo? I don't know. We're going to have to find out. Mo is always the fastest guy in there. Now, he will look even faster when he takes on bigger guys, but Mo has never had any kind of speed problems, and he's got some nasty, powerful hands. I'm not certain that I believe either one of them can just go take the other one down. So I think we've got a pretty good boxing match on our hands, at least for the setups at the minimum, at least until one can change elevation and find a way in. I just think that's a really fun fight, and I'm very compelled by it. You look on the other side of the tracks, you got the girls fighting for the world championship, Nunes and Pennington. You've got a co-main event, which for me is the co-main event, and Kelvin versus Jacare. Love that match. But the real main event for me that night, the one I'm really looking forward to as far as the pay-per-view goes, I like Machida and Vitor. And if you call yourself a fight fan, you really think, I love fighting, you cannot miss Vitor Belfort's last fight. And if you are prepared to miss Vitor's last fight, then you got to re-examine, are you really a fight fan? The guy is a legend of the sport that dates back to the 90s. There's won world championships, that fought in 3 different weight classes, and he says, this is my last walk. And I believe him. I think it is. And I think he's making the right choice. So, good for him. But you can't miss it. And these guys used to spar together. Brazilians specifically, much more so than Americans would be able to relate to. Brazilians specifically do not like to fight other Brazilians. If they had their choice, they got, let me not fight my own countrymen. They're going to fight, and they're going to do it in Brazil. So they used to spar together. I mean, there's some backstories here. There's a lot of drama on that. And when 2 countrymen, or even, back it off, something you guys might understand a little bit more, 2 teammates, when they go fight, as much as it's all about, respect and honor, and I hope he's okay. But guys, I can tell you the stakes internally are upped tenfold. You do not want to lose to your friend. You do not want to lose to your teammate, or in this case, both of those things, plus your countrymen in your home country of Brazil. The punches and the kicks are great, guys, but let's admit it. We like some drama. We like some storylines. I think both companies have plenty of that in spades for this coming weekend. Let's have some fun.